welcome to All Day, Everyday Preparedness.
I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and this was the typical stuff kids were into. I was worried about my jump shot, beating my buddy at NBA Jam, or maybe even crushing on a girl from school. Fast forward to today, and this is what you get. If you've never seen that before, this was from a few years ago. More on that in a moment. You see, times have changed, and a huge societal shift is taking place right now, and it has been for some time. There's a war going on, and our children are behind the enemy lines. You see, now instead of crushing on the prettiest girl at school, in today's time, they may be trying to be the prettiest girl at school. And it's no wonder why either. If you've noticed, there's a big push and even an agenda to normalize and desensitize you and your kids to certain things. I want to make this clear on this channel. No matter what lifestyle or choices that a person decides to make, that's none of my business or concern. But when it stops being an individual choice and becomes an agenda that's exposing our children to these type of things, that's where I speak up and I have to draw the line. When public tax funds, tax dollars go to teaching young children about these things, I can be silent no more. And it all starts with HOLLYWEIRD too. I'm seeing more and more of our young people being influenced and tricked into thinking this is cool, or this is the way to dress, or this is the way to be. And we have no one to blame but ourselves. It's funny how different generations will always blame the generation in front of them. Like someone might say, these kids of today are open to anything, or these kids today, they're out there. Well, who are their parents? Who is shaping and molding these kids of tomorrow? I'm telling you, it always starts with the previous generation, and that's the parents. And truthfully, it always has and always will. Now check out this clip here and let me know what you think in the comments.
You love root beer, caffeine free. I can get on board with that.
My mom doesn't like me drinking caffeine.
Does it make you hyper? Yeah, me too. They don't like when I drink caffeine either. But Desmond, you're one of the youngest and first drag queen / kids. And I've heard that you've gotten messages from young adults who look up to you for being who you are. What are some of the notes you've gotten?
Some of the notes I've gotten are like that you inspire me very much, and I could have had the support that you have when I was a child.
Yeah. And your parents, we saw your parents in the piece that we did, and your parents are so supportive of you, but they've encouraged you to stay and be who you are. So how has that inspired you to be open about dressing in drag?
They support me by letting me do what I want to do and letting me dress up and letting me play with makeup and trains. And yeah, I really like trains. When I'm at a drag, most of the time I'm playing with trains.
World out there, and not everyone's accepting of things, and some people have criticized you. What do you say to them?
It's fine.
Well, we're all excited to have Desmond here, so thank you, Desmond.
So as you can see, this is an agenda, and parents are not stepping up and protecting their kids from this garbage. And in this case and many other cases, parents are solely to blame for pushing this and encouraging this on their children. Don't think that it's strange to what's happening right now in the world. The dollar is on the verge of a collapse. All these other countries are dumping the dollar and moving away from America. Inflation is getting higher and higher. Unemployment is everywhere and crime is rising. Guys, it's all part of judgment. And by the way, the U.S. has the nerve to send Vice President Harris and try to push that wicked mess on that country. So in summary, guys, take care of your children. Take care of your grandchildren. Know what they're watching, know what they're doing, and be a good example for them. Okay, don't forget to hit the like button and let me know what you thought about this video in the comments. Also, if you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you and don't forget to subscribe. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Continue to prepare, and as always, be blessed.